Hey y'all, so I'm coming today to do my final review of this hair, which is my Testimonial Tresses Virgin Brazilian Natural Wave hair. And as y'all can see, it doesn't look the same. I actually added some highlights or some peekaboo highlights I tried to do, but I like the way that they turned out. And if I'm looking kind of like crazy and kind of like tired, I've actually been at work all day and it's like 12:30 now. I started working at Forever 21, and anybody that works at Forever 21 knows that it's a lot of work. Like, it's very tedious and a lot of work. But I like my new little job, but it's a lot of work and it's a whole different story. But yeah, so it's late and I'm just coming in not too long ago, but I wanted to go ahead and knock this review out because I don't know when I'm going to be taking this hair out. It will be soon because my sew-in is getting old. It's been almost 2 months that I've had it in, and that's kind of like a record for me, I guess, or somewhat of a record, because I take my sew-ins out like when it hits a month. But anyways, y'all know I can talk all day, but I'm coming to just review this hair. First off, let me say that the lengths and all of the basic stuff that I've stated before, but I'm just gonna reiterate it now. I have a 20 inch, 18 inch, and 16 inch. Y'all, like I said, I'm tired, so don't judge me. But anyway, yeah, so it's long for the most part. I did have to cut it some. Like, I cut it and I layered it a little bit more. But yeah, the pros of this hair. The pros is that it does last, because even though I've had it in about 2 months or so, it's still holding up pretty good for the most part. Pros, it does hold a curl really well. I haven't curled my hair, like curled my hair in like maybe a week, and I still have somewhat of, you know, a wave or whatever you want to call it, because in the morning all I do is bump my leave out with like a little piece of the weave or whatever, and then I go. But as far as the overall curling, I haven't curled it in like maybe a week now. So it does hold a curl really well. It does take color, as you guys can see. Well, not color, I bleached it, but it does bleach or lift or whatever, so that's good. Yeah, so now for the cons. This hair does have a few cons to me. One, the hair does shed, and I did mention this in my update video. The hair sheds a lot. Like, it really does shed a lot. So if you plan to purchase this hair, please think about sealing your wefts, because the hair does shed and it sheds a lot. So if you don't like a whole bunch of hair on your floor, don't buy this hair. But yeah, because it does shed. But another thing is it gets really dry. Like, it gets really dry. The hair, like, it gets dry, but you have to continue to moisturize it, put conditioner in it. You have to constantly put Moroccan argan oil in it. I also had to deep condition the hair with I think it was the Moroccan one and only. It was like a deep hydrating mask, which is like a really thick conditioner, and I let it sit on for about an hour or two, maybe 3, and it did you know, make the hair somewhat soft. But yeah, the hair does get dry, and then the dryness leads to slight tangling and some shedding. I didn't get any strands right now, but the hair does shed, y'all. I did not buy the hair, and I wasn't giving the hair for review purposes. Like I said in my first video ever talking about this hair, I won the hair in like a contest or something that the owner was placing, and I just decided to review the hair. But the hair, it's okay. I've had better virgin hairs. Like, I have had better virgin hairs in the past, but it's not horrible. Like, I'm not saying that my experience is pretty decent for the most part, but I will say that I've had better hair. I would probably compare this hair to maybe really good beauty supply store hair, because I will say that it's better than the beauty supply store brands that I've tried, but it's not as good as some virgin hair that I've had. It's like mediocre. I'm not really certain what her prices are because I didn't buy the hair or whatever. I'm not really certain, but if I find out, I would post it below. But it's okay, and I get compliments on it. And the hair is the natural wave. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm rambling, but I'm tired and sorry. And I don't know if I said this, but the hair did have a lot of split ends pre-install. But I didn't really notice it until I had the hair installed. The hair had a lot of split ends. And if you're a person like me that likes to curl your hair up a lot and all of that, this hair will not work for you, because I noticed that the heat does make the split ends worse. Like, it makes it look really bad. Like, you know, like how you have the white bulbs at the end where you can tell that it's split. That's what happens. So if you buy this hair, I would say try to wear it in its natural state. Try not to put too much heat in it because it will damage the hair. And when I curl my hair, I do use heat protecting spray, but even then that still really did little to no effect on, you know, protecting the hair from heat damage as far as split ends are concerned, because I did have a lot. So over the month and a half that I've worn this hair, I had to trim my ends maybe 2 or 3 times. So that's something that most people probably won't like. Especially if you aren't really into hair like that and you don't do your own hair or whatever, you not gonna want to be clipping your ends to, you know, get the split ends off, because, you know, split ends, if you have a lot of split ends and dry damaged hair, it's hard to curl it and all of that. So that is why I did the deep conditioner, the deep penetrating mask, the Moroccan argan oil mask. So yeah, and even after it was doing that before I colored the hair too, and I was really kind of hesitant about bleaching the hair because I thought the hair wouldn't survive. But when my installs get older, I like to do different stuff to the hair. Like when I'm getting ready to take my hair out, that's when I'll go ahead and add, you know, not add color or lift the hair or bleach the hair towards the end of my install. I never really do it towards the beginning. But yeah, because I just wanted a different look. But the bleach, it didn't really do anything to the hair because I did deep condition it, so that was good. But overall, I would probably rate this hair maybe like a 5 out of 10. Mainly because the hair does shed and it does get really, really dry. So you have to tend to the hair a little bit more. It does shed, it does get dry, and it does or it did or does have split ends. And I can't speak for all of her bundles, but I can only speak for the hair that I, you know, received from her. But I'm not trying to bash the company, I promise I'm not. But overall, my experience was like a 5 out of 10. I would rate it like maybe a high quality beauty supply store Remy hair. Oh, also the texture of it is virgin Brazilian natural wave, and I noticed that the natural wave, it was more of a straight texture. I think in that picture the waves look a little more defined, and that's because I scrunched the hair up. But if you were to just wash your hair and just let it air dry, it will be like almost straight, like a straight texture. So I don't really know what's up with that, because at the very beginning when I first received the hair, it was like it looked more like the way that it came. It kind of reminded me of like a body wave type deal or something. I don't know, but I'm starting to ramble because it's late and I'm actually very tired, but I wanted to get this video out the way. Overall, like I said, I would rate this hair maybe like a 5 out of 10. So like I said, I'm not trying to bash the company, but these are just my honest experiences. The hair looks really good on pictures, and it's not bad hair, but I've had better virgin hair, so that's what I'm kind of comparing it to. Like if I hadn't tried any other virgin hair and I was strictly wearing Beauty Supply Store Remy or Beauty Supply Store brands, and this was a Beauty Supply Store brand, I would think that this was really, really good. But compared to other hair that I've had better. So that's, you know, other hair kind of set the bar. So it's like when I get other stuff, it kind of, you know, makes the other stuff not even a factor. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling now, but I hope this video helped someone. If you were debating on buying this hair, I'm not saying don't buy the hair because it is decent, but I will say that there are better virgin hairs out there for your money. So that's about it, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.